Right. Hey guys, this is High Priestess Jamila, and I can't be here long, but I needed to talk to y'all about, um, what is going on in the world with curses, with demons, with deception, and everything. So welcome to the chat. Um, there are a lot of people in this world right now, even people that you know, that are being deceived by demons. Very, very deceived by demons right now. And people, if they valued their life at all, they would have enough sense to not put themselves in predicaments and positions that would take away the security from their lives, that would take away the security of their children, and things that would end up getting them hurt or killed. So, right now, what I'm watching that is unfolding is very hungry spirits and very hungry demons that are out for blood. They are. They're out for blood. And people that are cursed or possessed or doing things like cussing people out, being angry at people that they shouldn't be angry with, calling people out of their name. It's very difficult sometimes to get through to people. When you try to get through to a person that is cursed, you just can't do it. And especially when it comes to YouTube, these people want to see somebody get killed. They want to see negativity. They want to see anger. They want to see hatred. And if you are somebody that is being deceived by demons, then you're going to fall right into that. You're going to fall right into it. Make sure that y'all get in the circle. Okay. Anybody that is not somehow protecting themselves, like I just spoke to a dude a few minutes ago, he is under possession. I cannot do anything for that dude because people are probably asking, well, why can't you do something about it? It's probably too late for him at this point. He's either going to have to play out his karma or either somebody else is going to play out his karma and it ain't going to be Jamila. Okay. It's very difficult to help men because men think that they're men when they're doing stuff like that, but they're not. You're about to get yourself killed. You're making yourself look ridiculous, like you don't have a life. Spend hours and hours and hours of your time. And right now, we're dealing with the energy of Chronos and time. So if you are somebody that is even associated with somebody like that, you have to protect yourself. So I did order our ancestor money because right now there are hungry spirits. So the reason why this dude is raging against me for absolutely nothing, is because there's demons that are on him that are hungry. Now, I'm a high priestess. He can't sacrifice me. Right now, he's under demonic possession. Very, very demonic. And it don't have nothing to do with a beautiful woman or a sexy woman. It has to do with death. Death is getting ready to knock at this man's door. And all he can do is rage against a woman. Okay, he's been getting set up for murder or destruction for quite some time. In fact, he has a generational curse on him that is trying to lead him back to those prison walls. I've seen it over and over again because, a lot of the rules that apply to other people are not going to apply to him. He has invited this demon into his life. And this man, if he were to have to murder this dude, he would lose in court. If this guy showed up at his property and he were to murder him, he's so cursed that he would lose at court. He would spend the rest of his life behind bars. And he would go down in history as being the man saying, "This ain't fair. I was just defending myself." Well, you know what, hon? That ain't it's not gonna be fair for you because you are cursed. And the people that have tried to help you, you have pissed on them. Okay. Um, Everybody that's in the circle is doing great. Make sure that y'all join the circle. If you have a generational curse on you, like a generational curse that might, do certain little things is not that big of a deal. But this dude has a generational curse on him that's either going to have him killed or in prison, which means that he's a sacrifice. My people and my spirits have tried to help this dude because he asked for the help. At one point, he was even paying for it. Now he's allowed the demon to completely take control of him. This is the case for a lot of, especially Black males. Unfortunately, the only thing you can do is let them know the truth. If they don't want to accept it, then you just have to protect yourself. I feel like this, look, dude, I tried to help you for years, for the past couple of years. You want to continue to think that you're getting over on me by calling me out of my name? You're sadly mistaken. Somebody has put a bounty out on this dude, and all he can do is rage against me, probably the only person that would have ever been willing to help him. So you got to understand that these demons in this possession will take over the body. And the next thing you know, you got bullet holes in your body or severe injuries in the body. This has been this guy's fate. He's been shot. He's been stabbed. He's been cut. See, I don't have those kind of hexes on me. And for him, he has the curse of hatred on him as well. I'm going to be fine. Then he'll say, "Oh, witchcraft is bad." I'm just, and the reason why they say that is because the demons have totally destroyed any good sense that this man has. Everybody in his chat room hates his guts, and he's too blind to see it because they send him money. Okay. If he would listen to me, he wouldn't be in this position over and over and over again, but he doesn't want to listen. Those of you that are listening, make sure that you get in the circle. Because I'm going to tell you something. There is a lot that is coming up this week for everybody. You either going to go up or you're going to go down. This man is going down. A lot of these men that you're seeing that are trying to get the attention and then they don't want to listen, a lot of them are going to have problems this week, all week. Things are not going to go well for them. It's not. I've been saying the same thing for years, and I've been consistently correct amundo. Okay, but the demons have convinced these men that the very same people that have felt sorry for them and took pity upon them are bad. And it's just the facts. I don't care what I look like. You still got a curse on you. You're cursed. Period. All of the signs of generational cursing. And I can see it all. He doesn't see it. See, when people are threatening to come to your house, that means that they're threatening to bring demons to your house. They're not actually coming to your house. They're going to push other demons to your house too, is another thing. So you have to be able to protect your home. Okay, this man takes everything as face value. This is the reason why he's very ignorant, why he's going to lose everything. That's a promise. Ignorance is not bliss. And since the Bible told them not to listen to soothsayers or what do they call them? Psychics, people that commune with familiar spirits or something, they said he's been taught to not listen to the woman. That's why this man is going to have a lot of problems soon. And you can't blame it on me. In fact, that dude probably done already drove past that dude's house and was given instructions on how to curse his house. He don't want to listen to me. And please believe that that house is cursed that he lives in, because this very jealous demon that is inside of the other one drives it. And they don't have to listen to me at all. Both of them are against me, and that's the way it's supposed to be. His house is cursed, mine ain't. And that's on you if you want to call people out of their name. For some reason, these men have made up in their mind that this world is bad, and this is exactly what the Bible taught them as well. That, if you do die, you're going to move on to a better reality. But in reality, all of them are going to go to hell. They're not moving on to a better reality. And I'm talking about purgatory. I'm talking about no stimulation, blackness, to where you just have a consciousness of being mentally tortured. These demons are going to torture these men for an eternity. Okay. And I could tell that somebody was doing death magic on one of them, because like a week and a half ago, this man started speaking death to me, and he don't realize that that's because it's on him. And they not acting right now. They not playing. One of those men in that sector, it's either going to be him, are going to either end up killed or in jail. I am urging the other one that does not belong in the state of Georgia, go home. You have been brought here to fucking destroy your life. You have been brought here to make sure that the sacrifice has been made. Both of these men are blood sacrifices. They are not going to move on to a better reality. They're going to both end up either in hell or in jail. And the people that are encouraging them to continue with this ignorance, when you think about it, a grown 45-year-old man, he should either be at work, he should be at home fixing something, he should be spending time with his children, with his family, smiling and laughing. Instead, these men, their whole lives, they have avoided the truth. Am I going to let them in my circle without them, in either of them, without them making the sacrifice? I can't. I can't. They're not going to make the sacrifice. So I'm not going to give my life for them. Very, very ignorant. Demons of ignorance, demons of jealousy, demons of poverty, demons of death are all around these men. Okay. And so and without my protection, oh boy, he's red meat. You can talk clever and cold all you want, but without my protection, you are dead meat. Reminds me of Jerome on Tales from the Hood. Remember when the lady with the long dreads tried to get through to him and he kept saying, I don't care, I don't care, I don't give a damn, I don't give a damn, I don't give a damn, only with the F word. This man is going to end up getting killed or either in prison. Okay. And then that means he'll be really, really uncovered because ain't nobody going to help him. If he goes to prison, if either one of them goes to prison, everybody going to cheer. It's the reality of it. Okay. It's the reality of it. The other one needs to go ahead and go back home. And then the other one needs to take a bath, cleanse himself, unhex himself. These people need generational hex removers. Period. That's what they need to remove the contracts on them. Their souls have been contracted. And it's the fact and the reality. Okay. Now, the circle will protect you and then venerate the ancestors, but your ancestors are letting you know from hell. Some of them are communicating with you from hell and warning you. Are they going to take heed, or are you going to take heed to the warning? Everything that I've told y'all is 100% the truth. Because as you're watching this stupidity unfold, you're thinking, my goodness, you know, wouldn't there be something else better for you to be doing with your life? They can't. They're being controlled by demons. The people in their lives are simply agents. I realized that. And mine wasn't as bad, but it was trying to attach itself to my sons. I removed all of that stuff from my children. I was supposed to be the breeder to bring in more sacrifices. Okay. And I don't sacrifice any of my children at all. Okay. So a lot of this is very complicated. You can't accept it at face value. You have to understand that the person that is trying to warn these men are being berated. That's exactly what that demon is doing. I realized that most of the people, especially the people outside of my family, ended up being agents for the curses that was on me. And they do feel a sense of ownership to your soul, but only you own your soul. That's where the struggle comes in. Okay. And it's just the reality of it. So make sure y'all get in the circle. It is confidential. Okay. And I feel like what I'm sensing is spirits that are hungry spirits. And they want blood. They want the blood of these men and they want bloodshed. Period. That's why they woke up this morning on some violent stuff. It's sick. It's sad. It's ridiculous. They've been taught ignorance. Okay. So make sure y'all get in the circle. If y'all need consultations, I'll be available this week. Also another thing, the circle comes with a 20-minute ancestor reading. This particular holiday is like a rider. It's a rider. It's basically what it is. For a lot of you, there is a lot of negative things coming that are going to blindside you. That's the whole point. Your ancestors have a message for you. That is the reason why we are including that. So it'll ride you out. You can ride it out, but in November, you got to have, you're going to have to cover yourself again, which we will be going into the next solstice, which will be um, the next one after this one will be Yule. Okay, we'll be going into the winter solstice. A lot of these people are probably either going to be dead or in jail by the winter time. Okay, and you have to protect yourself, especially if they're involving you. You know, men, for some reason, that can't help but to bring women into their wars, they are going to have to suffer. They have brought women into their wars because they're demonically possessed. Okay. So make sure that y'all join me. Your ancestor readings will be done typically within a few days. You can schedule it. It's 20 minutes. That's all that's needed is 20 minutes. Direct message from your ancestors. What are they telling you? I can throw the cards on this man that tried to discredit me in every way from the beginning. I can promise you that if we were to throw a sample reading from his ancestors, they would be warning him about his demise. These are facts. See, he's caught up in competition, competing with a woman. Oh, I want to come on here and ruin you and talk crazy to you. Dude, you a fool. You a fool for not listening to me. You are very foolish. I threw a couple of dark goddess readings. Get the dark goddess readings. I threw a couple of cards. The first one I got was Fortuna, Hell, and I got Medea, which represents deception. There's a lot of deception. Think about the movies that you see with somebody that is demonically possessed, and the priests are trying to help them, and they're spitting and cussing and farting and throwing up green slime and disrespecting the priest. He's the same thing. He's not being a man, he's deceiving himself. He's been deceived. I haven't been deceived by him. He wants to convince people that he deceived me. That's the demon. Hun, I could wash that man of all his sins just right out on my front porch. And his spirit is going to get weary. He's not feeding his ancestors at all. He was feeding them through me. He's no longer doing that. And so this is the reason why it's going to get worse. Okay. And you're being deceived by hell, because a lot of people will look at the world and say, oh, this is hell. No, it's not. You don't know hell. You don't know what you speak of. You know, the devil can create a reality for you where your whole family is murked. It can take you to another. Hell is a state of mind that these men can go to after they die. And what I can tell, especially the ones with these repetitive cycles, they're going to die or either go to jail, and they're going to be given a reality that is so painful. And this is truth. They have been given so many warnings. In fact, I'm going to give old boy a good warning on my other channel. I would not be a high priestess if I didn't. And I refuse to let any of you trolls, because when you know that somebody has something bad that's about to happen to them, you have to warn them. The other one is going to be scared to death when he does go back home, because there's a demon that's on him that's going to possibly make his car crash. So both of these men have a horrible fate in front of them. I promise you. Just be crying at their funeral. Sad. How could this happen? Because they were demonically possessed. They ready to kill each other over online beef that should mean nothing to nobody. What you say about my mama, sucker? What you they ignorant. This is the reason why people have steered clear of them. The only people that you see around them right now are the people that want to see that fate, because they have been marked for blood sacrifice. You can be marked for blood sacrifice and get out of it. Okay? Because can't no stranger online or a troll actually blood sacrifice you. But that's what's happening. Some of these people are foolish enough to do that. Okay? And it honestly, it is very sad. But if people don't want to accept the help that you offer them, then what can you do? You have to accept it. And then you'll move on. You'll have a good life. What's the point in, okay, you've manifested a big house, but you're going to die in it. The hell are you talking about? What's the point in manifesting this if you can't spend the rest of your life enjoying it? He won't. Obtaining those things is not about just being able to tell somebody, oh, I have a big, beautiful house. And yeah, but you're going to die in it. Oh, you're a fat, ugly bitch. Okay. Okay, hon. Okay. But this isn't about vanity. This isn't about what Jamila looks like. And you can tell that they're very, very possessed. Okay. So, and eventually he'll listen. He capping for the audience, but scared to death because the death demons have came in. I have warned this person. He thinks that he's venerated his ancestors, but he hasn't. You can't emulate what I do. Oh, I burned some ancestor money today. Yeah, but your heart wasn't right, because you're still raging against me and I'm just the messenger. I am the messenger in this man's life. I was never meant to necessarily be his lover, but more so his spirit guide. He has blocked me out because of these demons so that they can carry out their plight against him, because they see him as a horrible person. Then also the woman that he robbed, she cursed him when he went to prison. That person that he took her money, she went to a spiritualist and cursed him. Period. You're not wiser. Look, there is no other more valuable gift than wisdom, is it? Right now, if you are spiritually gifted in wisdom and you understand what I'm saying, then you are already a millionaire. This man is going to give himself a one-way ticket to hell and and is in an eternal delusion until he gets it. Okay? And see, this is the reason why, people will follow that kind of ignorance, the people that are watching. Some of the people that are watching him right now are headed for a horrible fate. Probably everybody in that sector need to get in my circle. But they too, but it's almost like you're being deceived, hon. This Halloween, instead of trick-or-treating, passing out candy, some of them are going to have a horrible thing that happens to them. Okay, just misery. They don't know how to fix the problem. They just know how to try to pass the problem to somebody else. You can't fix yourself and work on yourself. I will send your crap to you. That's why I did that lemon curse reversal. He been trying to put his curses off on me for the past 6 years. I've been like, boy, you just a little baby. You know that you need some help. And quit going to these male practitioners like him. That's another mistake that a lot of people are making. Y'all assume that men are more powerful and they are not. He's trying to prove that he's powerful, but degrading a woman, what does that prove? Are you kidding me? He's being deceived. Okay? The veil has gotten thinner and there's gateways that are open. We have a new moon in 2 days. Okay? So it's going down. And it's not a war against good and evil. It's just a war on these men's lives. Neither one of them are good or evil. They're both evil. They're both demonic. And the only thing they can do is have some kind of repentance. I don't think repenting necessarily works. I believe you have to cleanse and banish those demons off of you. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all get in the circle. A lot of y'all are running low on funds, and that's fine. Also, I am offering payment arrangements on everything. Okay, so y'all get at me. I gotta go. It's been 34 minutes. I gotta go because I gotta work. I gotta get some work done for a client. So I will see y'all later. Y'all contact me. All of my contact information is below. If you are not coming to get the work that you need, then you are letting his demons deceive you. That's why he comes on here every single day, speaking lies on me, talking crazy about me, trying to convince people that because he doesn't approve of me, that I'm not valuable. Well, you know what, hun? You got another thing coming. Very, very low vibratory, which is the reason why he's not going to be allowed anywhere near my house unless he is repenting in some kind of way. Okay. In fact, that house he's in is just a trap. It ain't even his. It's a trap. He living in his own trap, in his own hell. The only time I think he's ever had peace is when he's been over here, because this is a house of God. People come to my house to get peace. Okay. So I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good one. My Samhain ritual is $100. You have to pay it in full in order to get your ancestor reading. Okay, you can either Cash App me. If you have Venmo, you can Venmo me. If you have Zelle, you can Zelle me. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Love and light and good luck to everybody. Bye-bye.